Steelers 2025. Draft strategy, a closer look at their game plan. The Pittsburgh Steelers have been making it clear for the past two NFL drafts. They're serious about reinforcing their offensive line. Over the last 2 years, they've dedicated significant early-round picks to this area, selecting Brck Jones, Troy Fanu, and Zach Frazier within the first 2 rounds. Later rounds saw the addition of Spencer Anderson and Mason McCormack, further solidifying their depth. But despite these investments, it seems the Steelers aren't done yet, and they might even target the offensive line earlier than many expect in the upcoming draft. Defensive line, the leading contender. According to BetMGM, the odds for Pittsburgh's first-round pick in the 2025 NFL Draft favor the defensive line as the team's top priority. This isn't surprising given the Steelers' history of valuing dominant pass rushers and the need to keep their defense elite. 2 standout prospects are Kenneth Grant from Michigan and Nolan from Ole Miss. Both players have the athleticism, size, and potential to make an immediate impact on Pittsburgh's defensive front. The defensive line has been a cornerstone of the Steelers' identity, with legends like Mean Joe Green, Aaron Smith, and more recently, Cam Hayward. Adding a game-changing talent here could elevate the defense to new heights, especially as the team looks to compete in an increasingly pass-heavy league. Offensive line, a surprising contender. What's more intriguing is the second highest odds going to the offensive line, holding plus 400 odds. This isn't the position many fans expected to be in the spotlight, but it reflects the team's ongoing concerns about their front five. While they've made investments in recent drafts, the offensive line still has question marks that need addressing. One name that's gaining traction is Gray Zel from North Dakota State. Zel turned heads at the Senior Bowl, showcasing his athleticism and versatility. Standing out for his ability to play both tackle and guard, he's the kind of player who could slot into multiple spots, giving the Steelers flexibility. His strong performances in pre-draft workouts have only helped his stock rise, making him a potential first-round target for Pittsburgh. The current offensive line puzzle. While the Steelers have made strides in building their offensive line, there are still key areas of uncertainty. Mason McCormack. After starting 13 games last season due to James Daniels' injury, McCormack showed promise, but also inconsistency. The team is excited about his potential, but they're not ready to hand him the starting job without adding competition. Brck Jones, a former first-round pick, Jones has struggled with consistency as he transitions back to the left tackle position. After 2 years on the right side, he's finally getting the chance to play where he's most comfortable. However, there's no guarantee that the move will be smooth or that he'll reclaim his peak form. Isaac Sumo. Entering the final year of his contract, Sumo's future with the team is uncertain. The Steelers might look to draft someone who can step in immediately or develop as a long-term solution. Why the offensive line still needs attention. Despite investing heavily in the trenches over the past few drafts, the offensive line has yet to reach the level of dominance Pittsburgh fans have come to expect. The running game needs more consistency, and protecting the quarterback, especially with a young QB like Kenny Pickett, is critical. Adding a versatile, high-upside prospect like Zel could provide the depth and competition necessary to secure the offensive line for years to come. Other positions to watch. While the defensive line and offensive line dominate the conversation, the Steelers are also keeping an eye on several other positions. Quarterback. The team is invested in Kenny Pickett, But if a highly touted QB falls, could Pittsburgh be tempted? Cornerback and safety. Depth in the secondary is always a priority, especially with the league's passing trends. Wide receiver and tight end. Adding more playmakers to support Pickett's development could be on the table. Linebacker, a position where athleticism and versatility can make a big difference, particularly in today's NFL. Final thoughts. With less than a month until the 2025 NFL Draft, the Steelers' strategy is becoming clearer. Their focus on the trenches, both offensive and defensive, shows a commitment to building a team that can dominate in the trenches, which has always been the heart of Pittsburgh football. Whether they go with a defensive lineman like Kenneth Grant or Walter Nolan, or surprise everyone with a pick like Gray Zel to shore up the offensive line, one thing is certain: the Steelers are looking to get stronger, faster, and more competitive in 2025. Stay tuned, because the draft is going to be fascinating, and Pittsburgh fans should be excited about what's coming next.